This is my story of how I got robbed for $137,000 from my mother-in-law. Part one. Where should I start? Well, let's begin with my baby mom. I knew my baby mom for like a long time, over 10 years when we first got together, okay? From mutual friends, this and that. So, in the process of me knowing her already, I used to see her like her page, her Instagram and stuff like that. And she had problems, like relationship problems, so I follow her, I knew about it. So one day, she says that she was single, and I always thought she was cute. I was interested in her, so I hit her up, started talking to her, we was cool, and then she just out of nowhere said, oh, I want to see you. So she came through, we talked for a while, you know what I'm saying? I told her how I felt about her, and she said, oh, I didn't know all this and that. Cool, she started telling me about the problems she was going through at home. She had like a girl and a guy living with her who was cool with her, but there were problems, this and that, like they were drug addicts, this and that. So it became like a little habit of her coming to my house all the time. Like after we, started like talking and stuff, she started coming to my house like a lot, you know what I'm saying? Like all the time after work. And at that time, she used to be posting all the time on Facebook Live and stuff. So she started coming to my house like a lot because she used to sit in front of her house after work for like 3-4 hours because she didn't want to go in her house. And the reason for that was because there was 2 people who was living in her house. So in the process of her going through all that, she used to come to my house like all the time. So I'm like, all right, cool. We chilling, this and that, we getting to know each other, we having mad fun with each other. Then the weekend would start coming and she would start bringing her kids, which is Jada. I fell in love with Jada. She was like 2 years old, 3, something like that. I love Jada to this day. Like, this is 2021, now we're in 2025. It's 2020, as a matter of fact. We're in 2025 now. So whatever, I fell in love with Jada, this and that. I'm not speaking on her dad, but her dad was locked up, this and that. Cool. Jada fell in love with me, this and that. She used to come all the time on the weekend, you know what I'm saying? And then it was a time that since she was pregnant, I know she was having difficulty, and at work, they didn't want to give her FMLA or whatever it's called. So she was already going through financial problems and stuff, with the kids at the house, and these people who wasn't helping her, this and that. So we came up with like a little plan. Either I move in with her or she move in with me. But the problem with moving in with me was I had a 2-bedroom. She had 3 kids, I think, and her, you know what I'm saying, like that. So to make it better, I used to be a maintenance man, so I made good money. So I said, okay, girl, you know what I'm saying, I'll help you out, I just move in with you. And I can help you out while you're going through all this, At the same time, I already went through a bad car accident. So I was already having like back problems all the time, like pain and stuff. You know what I mean? Through all this, like I was in a bad car accident, like a truck, dump truck, dragged me for half a mile off my car and everything. Like I was in a bad car accident. To this day, I've still got pain every day on my back from surgery and everything. So I'm telling you this so y'all can know like what I was going through all this time. I was really going through pain and still working as a maintenance man, busting my butt. You know what I'm saying? So helping her out and stuff. You know what I mean? Because we was in a relationship. Like I said, I fell in love with Jada. That was the main thing to me, and I always wanted kids. I didn't have no kids, so whatever. At the same time, she's pregnant. Boom, boom, boom. So we taking care. Months pass by. I'm paying the bills. She's not working because of the FMLA, whatever. And she's pregnant. Boom. Then KK is about to be born. This and that. I'm still going through pain. KK is born. For some reason or another, we had a big ass dog, it was my dog, like a pit bull. But I really didn't know like it was a problem with the pit bull at home. You know what I'm saying? Like, because we never like really spoke about it. I knew like the owner said something once, but I really didn't know it was serious. So whatever. So come down, like living there for 4 months, she almost do birth. Now we having a problem with the rent not being paid. But I was giving her money all the time, which at the same time, she had a car, I had a car. My car was down for a minute, only because of a rod, which it was $200, and I didn't pay for it because I was paying the bills. So I let my car sit there for a long time because I was paying bills, and we was using hot cars. So everything was cool. I didn't care, you know what I'm saying? We're in a relationship, blah, blah, blah. And she wasn't working, so I really didn't, all I needed her was to take me to work. And that's what she was doing all the time. So I really didn't care about my car, blah, blah, blah. Boom, boom, boom. My car was mine, you know what I'm saying? Whatever. Boom. The baby's born. We're going through difficulty with the baby. They don't let the baby out until like 2.5 weeks, almost more than 3 weeks in the hospital because of the car seat, the milk, all this. I never been through this because I'm not a dad. This is my first person, you know what I'm saying? And I'm already so into her, you know what I'm saying? That telling me stories about the baby daddy, hearing shit, blah, blah. So I'm like, all right, cool. You know, I'm gonna make this woman, you know, my wife because, like I said, we already. So we're going through all that. So I'm doing everything I can as a man. Well, as soon as the baby's born, not even 2 months later, we having problems with the apartment, with the house. The guy kicks us out, give us an eviction. She said it was because of the dog. When I spoke to him, he told me it's because the rent wasn't being paid. So she gives birth, the baby's born, blah, blah. Now we gotta run to a hotel. 4 of us. Me, the baby, Jada, who's our mom, the older daughter, and somebody, and I don't remember, it was like 4 of us. Oh, and then, whatever. That's another part. So we move into a hotel. Now it's getting difficult now. You know what I'm saying? Because we move to a hotel. I'm going through pain, this and this and that. Well, while I'm working through all that, I get like kind of hurt at work. So at work, they're telling me, oh, we can't let you work like this and blah, blah, blah. My lawyer was already telling me, man, you should go to therapy. You should go to surgery because you're in a lot of pain and therapy is not helping you. You're just letting it get worse. So while we're in a hotel, the first week of the hotel, I decided to say, man, I'm in a lot of pain. Let me go through surgery because I have to get it over this. And my lawyer's telling me, not the lawyer, but the doctor's telling me, the specialist telling me that it's best for me to take surgery because the pain is messing it up. Like my thing is messing up more. I already have another spot somewhere else that is messing it up. So I'm saying this so that to say that I couldn't really work. You know what I'm saying? Because I was in pain, like a lot of pain, and I really couldn't work. Now we're in a hotel and she's not working because she just gave birth and stuff like that. And our baby's messed up in the hospital. You know what I'm saying? So I get like a loan. I remember getting a loan from my lawsuit for like $2,000, which I paid at the end almost 10 off that 2,000. Just, you know, so we could have money for stuff for the babies, this and this and that. Well, that money gone. Come back with part 2.